Mic test 3 to 1. Let's check if we're live. Mic check, mic check. Great, so welcome to today's backtesting session. This is day 98 backtesting until unprofitable, and let's hope we'll be together in this journey. Yeah, anyways, today is the last day of the month. We're on July 31st, 2025, and let's get into it. So 2025 CT futures model. Let's get started. Why is it not loading now? Okay. I'd like to run these drawings. Go and start with the daily. Go slowly back slowly. So I'd like to do that in Q. Now, how's the monthly profile looking like? So you can see that this month was really bullish, and we're just on 1st May, but look at this. I think we're on 1st May and we're on 29th. Month's about to end actually, and you can see it has a really good range and a really good push to the upside. So down to the weekly, you can see how great we dropped, took out some lows here, and then shifted very nicely, taking out this high there. Now on the daily time frame, which now we want to base the most of our analysis. First, I can see that we created an all-time high, very good liquidity point, and then pushed higher, failed to reach it, and then started to drop, which means we're currently in this range. We have this high here, and this high here. Right now, so this is buy side, this is sell side, and now when we go to 4 hour, you can see that we were consolidating inside of this range, but we've created this kind of inversion and a balanced price range, which we dropped into, and this shows us that we might see higher prices later on, which is not bad. Okay, and here as well. Okay, down to the 1 hour. Before we continue lower, let's see, do we have any kind of okay, so it's okay here. Going down to the 1 hour, you can see we ran some lows from yesterday. Currently we're on Wednesday at 12 in the morning, at noon, which means like PM session will be up soon. So you can see that the inversion is still holding here. I think we're still in this inversion. We took out these lows from Sunday and here, so it's midweek reversal. Now 30-minute. Here you can see that we created a nice order block here. We created a nice balanced price range and a nice shift inside here. And down to 15. Yeah, 15 is also not looking bad. I'll be looking for bullish prices, so just want to see a run. We have this equal lows, so we might drop again one more time, take out this equal lows, then push. We'll see what the market does. Right, so let's see. Maybe it will happen at the afternoon session open. You never know. And we start to drop heavily. Have we taken out these highs? No, we haven't. Let's wait for 130. 130 is here, 130 is somewhere here. We drop, get a very big gap here. Oh no, this is the one that Mark the first presented for the afternoon session, and we drop right into the changing state, taking out these relatively equal lows. Okay, so I'd like to see how ES is looking at this point. You can see I have an SMT here. Now let's see this. How's the 30-second here? Sorry, 30-second. So you can see that this 30-second is about to spread an SMT, an inversion, and here we might declare a good change in state to look for buys. Let's see. So boom, the change in state gets put in right here, but I would like to see a retracement into change in state before I enter. Okay, so we don't get no retracement, but you can see market ends up pushing. How's the 1 minute? 1 minute also bursts and goes even when the first presented fair value gap, but you can see that after this liquidity run here, we end up pushing higher. By the way, is this low here? You can see it's a bigger SMT, an even bigger SMT, and on the 30-second, did ES offer any kind of opportunity? Well, closed above, which means this was an opportunity. This retracement was an opportunity, which we did not get on NQ. Alright, so consider this move offered like how many? So let's go back to 1 minute. So here, let me remove this line so it can't be confusing. And we have this sweep, and then we have this change in the state. By the way, on the 1 minute we could have found an entry. You can see it closed above, traced below. So here would be our entry. Alright, so we have this change in state. So how many times we swept liquidity, reversal, and how many points? So let's see, from here to there. Let's suppose we take out these highs here, so there will be maybe 33 handles on NQ, which is really not bad. And then we drop into a fair value gap. Let's see if it gets respected. Okay, we'll generate some liquidity. Drop it one more time here. I'd like to see us looking on ES. Okay, down back to the 1 minute. So we're gonna drop, I think. So we're dropping now, after taking out this high here and this perfectly gap. Going back to the 5 minute, you can see that we have a very nice fair value gap inside here that held the price. So on the 1 minute, if you enter, you can target this high first and target these highs at this fair value gap as well. It's a really big one. So here, let's see how it's looking like. Do we get an SMT? None, except from here to here. We have another SMT, and here we have an inversion. Remember, I'm looking for high prices, and looking on the 15, this might be like, sorry, looking on the 5 minute, this might be like some kind of OTE as well. Let's see. Yeah, it's like some kind of OTP. Now back to the 1 minute. We created an inversion and the change in state. Let's see if we get a retracement. Let's set an order here. I'm thinking set an order here like set of I limit, place order I limit at 18,832. Oh yeah, position size. I'll be risking around I don't know, something like 1500. Let's see. So from here to here, that'll be like 10 plus maybe like 2. Let's save this. So I'm actually trying out a template from Taqueo or Darius. I think that's his name. Dylan. So shout out to Darius, aka Taqueo. Yeah, it's a good journaling template. So I'm gonna be using it to track like some kind of news stuff as well as the trading weeks together with the P&L, because it helps make it more effective. So we have the sweep change and say it very Gavin version. Yeah. Okay, so let's put the SL as well. Oh come on, it's gonna take another image now. So I think it's supposed to be somewhere here. 2005. Yeah, not bad. Let's see. It runs. Wait, realized P&L 74. How? But I thought it risked $2,000. So this is a bug. I don't know. I'll rewatch the video and see. Because that would be weird. How are we in realized P&L of 74 minus 74,000? Anyways, let's just continue. Okay, so yeah, that's the effect of trading in the last hour. Let's just go to the next day. Okay, back to the daily. Like to remove the drawings and the same thing here. So here we took out the high and then started the drop. We've already taken out this low on ES, but we didn't on NQ. Ticker. Yeah. Okay, so let's just keep it like this. Now on the daily, we have some kind of SMT with ES, signaling that we might go higher. So we have this SMT and another one right here. SMT. Now going to, by the way, I still don't understand how it dropped to 74. How is that possible? How is that possible? Okay, so we have an SMT on the daily down to the 4 hour. I'd like to first do 4 and Q. So now on the 4 hour, we're looking at something like this. So I'll be looking for higher prices, honestly, here. And going back to 1 hour, have these inversions that happened in the morning London session. We started pushing higher. We have this nice CB in 1 hour, which might give us a retracement, and we also have it here as well on NQ here. Now, sorry, on ES. So on ES we also have that CB. Now, if we go down to 30-minute, I'd like to see how it's looking like. Okay, so 30-minute, we're pushed into the fair value gap. We might drop for some time. 15, nothing big as well. 5, still the same thing. And 5 minutes, you can see that we're almost trying to in this family gap on ES now. Let's see what happens at the open. Okay. So we are somewhere inside here and NQ. Okay, so 9:45 we spike higher a bit, and this is 9:30, very big candle, ends up turning into a wick, very crazy wick, push here, and we form some kind of SMT with NQ. You can see we take out this high here, sorry, with ES, but on NQ we don't. And as we form the SMT, I can notice this inversion here, and it drops it, traced back to the inversion, and the change in state right here. So if we had entered here, our stop would be there, and our draw would have been this low here, this low from the morning session as well. So let's see, we can sell this. Let's take 5, sell 5 lots and sell. Let's see what happens. And boom, I think we've already hit our target, which is here. Let me set the TP to, where is it? 18715. 18715. So its TP should be right here on this low. Let's see for ES. Where is the tape? Where is this? So let it hit it for, let's get it hit first. And let's wait for now a reversal, because here you're forming some other kind of SMT as well, and we have the first presented value that I can't map this one on the map here. First presented, very big one. We continue dropping, and boom, we start to push high now. Keep in mind, we have a very big SMT to the lows. Now that the 30-second. Yeah, I haven't got anything good in particular. Let me use the 30-second here. So 30-second chart might actually help inside here as well. So now back to 1 minute. We're still in the first presented fair value gap, and look at how we're rejecting it. We have the first presented fair value gap here on ES, and we are rejecting it. So is this another sign for an entry? I don't know. Let's take this one. Rejection of the first presented fair value gap. So we're coming. I took it on ES. I didn't sell that. I don't want to take it on ES. Close everything. I wanted to take it here on NQ, but we've also closed above the gap, which I don't think I still want to take the entry. Okay, and here put in an SMT. And boom, we drop and go down up to the 5 minute. Looks like we're respecting this fair value gap, big CB here. And back to the 1 minute. Let's see if we get an entry. Whoa, what kind of movement is this? The price is dropping up. What's this here? Okay, so here I put in another SMT. And so we didn't take out this high as ES did. I have an inversion here, so I might get a change in state inside here. Let us see. No change in state retracement. And boom, we drop. And look down up to the 5 minute. Looks like we're respecting this fair value gap, big CB here. And I will drop again. Simply the drop continues. Okay, so 2 minutes. Okay. Really don't mind. We create this inversion, close above it, trace into it, so price is gonna be bullish for some time. Let's see if it does. So it doesn't. Oh, so this was like a retracement to the change in state, brother. Yeah. Okay. Nice trick. I can see you in Q. I can see you. Again into this gap of the 5 minute. It's also pushing into this fair value gap. And where will the next row be? Let's see. And the daily, do we still have the SMT in play? Well, we still haven't taken out this low, so you never know what might happen later on as a rejection. Let's just wait. Okay, we're starting to see bullish prices here now. And here we've created a change in state of delivery on ES. I think price trend is looking mostly on ES. So let me see if I can have an entry to this. We have the sweep inversion change in state. We have an 71 daily. Close the 5. I have a small gap right there. But yeah, we're gonna be bullish and take out those highs. The 1 minute, let's continue having an outlook at this. So here to here, we're given price booking. Okay. My test right, looks like we're back live. So how's this coming? Okay, I think okay, this will work. Now let's continue like this. Because there's been a power outage and you can see I connected to my phone for us to continue this. So I'm gonna capture the window. Okay, now let me transform this. And now where is it? Okay, let's continue. So I was saying that we're now in the lunch hours. Let's just speed it up and see if you can find an entry on the lunch liquidity zones. So let's go until 1:30. So this is the range we have for lunch from here to here. So this is the highest the range had, and this was the lowest. And I'd like to make it this color, and that will be the same thing. So that will be the same thing here. So from 12 until 130, this was the high of this range, and this was the low of the range. And the high of the range is in the 1 hour fair value gap. Yeah, it's in the 1 hour fair value gap, and it's forming some kind of SMT here. We also have another lower SMT here, which means we might look for to book higher prices. So I'm still standing on the bullish one because the high time frame has a bullish time frame, has a bullish SMT, and the low time frame is also having another bullish SMT. So I might expect NQ to push higher than that, down to the 15. So it looks like the same thing. Let's just wait now. Let's do this. Okay. The 15 will drop a bit, and let's see what happens. Drop inside here, take out this high. Looking for a nice run on the lows. So you have this low, this one, it's been taken out as well. By the way, you can see that we took out the lunch highs here, and we've created a change in state of delivery right there. You can see market delivering. So this is the first fair value gap that it reacts to. I think that it might continue and reach this one here, this low here of lunch. And boom, 8 lunch low. How's the 15? We still have this SMT. This was like a drop into this fair value gap here. And now I'd like to look for buys. I have this last close candle here that might form a change in state for us if we happen to close above it. Okay, here is the change in state on this candle here. So here I'd like to place a buy, stop about below this low or this one here, and my target will be higher. This low, this high is there. And since we've reversed this fair value gap, it's a sign that we're gonna be bullish. Now I'll be taking it there. Stop loss will be like 1866. 18660. 110 ticks, that means 25 handles approximately. Don't tell me our stop loss was the drawn liquidity. So our stop loss ended up becoming the drawn liquidity. Very funny. So looks like prices aren't reaching the target, but let's end this day and see how the last hour of trading does, and I think we can call it a day. Last hour of trading drops everything. It's like was run on the bias, and that's normal. Yeah, so not bad. Let's see how the 1 hour is looking like. So the SMT is no longer valid. Boom. Continue lower. So we'll see what price will be doing tomorrow. And before that, I want to see why is this? Why is what's this now? Why did we get into this big loss? It's crazy. Yeah, anyways, we'll see what we can do about it. If I'm gonna create a new session, I don't know, but yeah, I might do that. We can have like clear analytics, not buggy stuff. that was all. Considering that the power is not, had a power outage, so yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, most probably for a longer session than this. I was aspiring to do a longer one, but this power